Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome indeed, yes, to another edition of the Panthers Report right here on the Mark Mosey Show. And it's always sponsored by the fine people of the Florida Tech Athletics. I know it's chilly here on a Wednesday, but yes, we are still getting ready for a new season of Florida Tech Lacrosse. They're going to be opening up at Tampa this Friday, rain or shine, my friend. And we're joined here by, yes, a great man, the head coach for lacrosse, Brad MacArthur. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, are your players, I know you got to practicing all this week. I know you're from Canada. Are your players, are they ready for this type of weather right now?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, we've got several Canadians on the team, but weather's not something we're going to be making excuses about. So, I mean, they know that this period in Florida is not going to last compared to what our our brothers and sisters are facing up north right now, because they're going to get it for a few more months. So
you are absolutely right. You guys have been practicing here in January. How have you thought about, getting ready for this new season with the team?
Well, I mean, we're an early riser team, so when we're out there at 6 o'clock in the morning, I mean, it's still pretty chilly. Most people aren't even getting ready yet. But we've had a couple solid weeks of practice. We're healthy, which has been a great thing for us. We have not went into a full season healthy since I've been here. So, we changed the way we do things. We leaned on our support staff, took a lot of input, collaborated with our players, and I didn't think we didn't take it any easier on them. We just kind of adjusted the way we approached it, and I think it's kind of paid off some benefits. So heading into Tampa, number 2 team in the nation. So you couldn't really ask for much more.
Dude, you're not starting with no cupcake, no fluff. No. Like you just said, number 2. Do you like this? Start the season with a bang, taking on a great opponent like that.
I've taken flack. People have asked questions about it and why would we do this? But we kind of dismantled the program and started building it back up. And we've got a young core of guys that have now had some experience, and having a tough schedule, I think it's really important. And they're a conference team, so it doesn't cost us our budget to a ton of money to stay overnight or do somewhere. We're going to Tampa, we're there and back. So the first couple weeks of the year, we face the number 2 team in the nation. We face the number 4 team in the nation. One on the road, one at home. And I think that gives us a really good test of where we stand going into the rest of the year. And you have to play a good, solid national schedule to, number 1, increase our MPI, our ranking that they're going to be using, and giving ourselves multiple shots at potential NCAA playoff berths.
That is awesome. Are you ready? I know you've been waiting. You went through the holidays. You're here in practice. You as head coach there at Florida Tech. Are you ready for this new season?
To be honest with you, we've been ready for quite a while. This is just the season opener is always a game you look to. Having with Tampa, Coach Clark over there, we've had an agreement. We've played each other twice a year since I've got here. We revisit. They've come here, we go there. They've had our number, but I'll tell you, it wouldn't matter who we're playing. It's just great to be here with these young men and ready to go. They had a good fall, but we remember kind of how it ended last year against Rollins, and we want to take that next step. So having our season upon us, I think it's kind of fitting that's a little bit cool outside. But it's nice to have that. These are the elements. These are the things we have to play against. If we happen to go back up north for a playoff game, might be cool in May. You never know. We're pretty thankful to be here.
Well, it's a long season. It starts this Friday. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Do you try to break it down as a coaching staff? Like, all right, let's look at the first month, first couple weeks. How do you try to assess the season and try to get better?
Game by game. we don't overload the non-conference schedule where we're playing maybe multiple times per week. We purposely keep the schedule to a 14, 15 game season. This conference is extremely tough. We had a play day last week where we hosted 2 teams. I think with today's athletes, there is a tendency for a lot of coaches to overdo things. And, I think when we look back at years that we've done it, like I said, I think injuries started to pile up, and part of that might have been overuse and over practice. So pulling back the curtain a little bit, I think we got on a better track to do it. And assessing it, it's non-conference versus conference play. And then then it's week to week. So, we meet with actually Monday mornings, we meet with our support staff. So everything from athletic communications to sports medicine, game operations, just to debrief on what that is. And then we meet as a coaching staff on Sunday and rewatch film. So, by the time Monday rolls around, we've had several meetings everywhere from, when Mark Moses shows up on campus as a consumer of lacrosse, what is his experience? Right down to how are we playing? So it's not college athletics are not just, hey, you're a coach. You're helping and you have input from the consumer experience to the student experience to your support staff experience and retention. And that's really important to our program.
It's a great answer. I had one of your colleagues on, the head soccer coach at Florida Tech, Katie Friels, who does a great job.
Yep.
She won a national championship. She showed us the trophy when I interviewed her. Yep. When you look at that, and I know you're so proud of her, is that one of those moments like, okay, yeah, this is the standard here at Florida Tech. Let's go win some championships now?
Well, yes and no. We're 2 different sports. We all want to win our championship. We all want to be in that weekend. Are we damn proud of them? Absolutely. Katie's in her 2nd year of coaching. I've seen her go from a volunteer to a full-time. We're on an adjacent field when they practice. We talk with each other over practice times and stuff. So, the standard, I don't think we even need to communicate that. We can feel it. We can see it. We want to be there. Our team watched their team win that championship. We tuned in and made sure we were watching their stream. And, putting the pressure before it, it's not, we're more process oriented. So we see what they did, but our vision is to look at how they did it, dissect it, put it into what works best for us. Mix it all back up and then throw it out for lacrosse terms.
It's a good point. Are you recruiting also right now, even though you're getting ready for the season?
We do. We tend to slow down during the season. We'll have a few visits scheduled for some players that we spoke to. I think my philosophy more during our season is that we need to focus on our players and the group that is here. That doesn't mean that we'll stop, but I think visits kind of take away sometimes. The one group that we will concentrate on is our current group of 26 committed athletes. We will bring them in for one weekend. So similar to what you would see on football, we'll bring all our committed athletes in for one game, introduce them to, my support staff. So, they'll meet Brittany Frederick, who's my athletic trainer. They will meet Christina Hardman, Stevie Zucks. So Christina's the assistant athletic director for game ops or external operations. Sorry. So they'll meet with her. Stevie does our sports information and athletic communications. They'll meet Cordell, who does our game ops. They'll meet your friend Jerry Durney, voice of the Panthers. So, we try and keep Jerry and our support staff involved. So when these young people show up on campus, they're not wandering around looking at unfamiliar faces. They're going to walk around and be able to ask questions of people that they know they can trust.
I like it. I do. I like earlier, Coach, you said like Mark Moses consumer of I like this. I'll be the number one fan of your team. All right. I need primo seats. I want to win every game. Can we make this happen, Coach?
Well, look, we sell tickets here. I mean,
Yes, we do.
like we have a responsibility to look at this, and I think it's really important. I mean, we're not a Power 5 school. We don't have departments that look at this. We have people that make up departments, and some of us play multiple roles. So, I mean, if we're going to grow this game in Brevard County and make it stronger, leaking down to our youth programs, I need to make sure when parents show up here, they leave here saying, "Oh, this is a game I want my kids to play." We want to reduce the barriers to entry. We want every parent who shows up here leaving our campus saying, "This is a fantastic game. I want to come back, but also I want to put my kid in this." And that's really important to us. We want to leave that mark.
All right. What would your advice be then? Let's say you have the parents there. They're watching the game. They come up, say hello to you, and they got a 10, 12-year-old. They're interested in lacrosse. What's your advice for them to get them going?
Hopefully we won that game, so my mood is appropriate.
Okay, all right. So let's clarify this. If you're watching this, if we win, go up to say hello to coach.
You know what? I know. I mean, I joke about that.
Yeah.
I'm always going to have time for kids. Advice, I mean, we've got youth programs here in Brevard County. We're going to give you what we have information-wise so we can poke them in the right direction and say, here's what you need to do. But we want to be caretakers of that. We want Florida Tech Lacrosse to be stewards of lacrosse in Brevard County, so that if City of Palm Bay calls us and says, "Hey, we want to work with lacrosse. We don't really have it. How do we do this?" It's my team, my staff, our program that's going to help out. And whether it be Merritt Island, Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, we don't care. You're part of Brevard. We want to help that out. So, advice, hey, let's get you started first. Come to these games, get your kid excited. We want to make our guys and our athletes here role models. We want to make them, like going to a Magic game. We want to make them superstars in these kids' eyes. And we want them to have that access to our players, to our staff, to be able to grow this game, whether it's coaches, officials. I mean, I think I have 9 guys that are officiating in the local leagues. I got 2 going out on Saturday for men's league games.
That's awesome, man. That really is that you guys are doing. Are you going out? Or are you too busy as the coach? Do you help out like that?
I mean, when I can, yeah. I mean, we took a group of young men up to Rochester this summer, and not just from Brevard County. We had a bunch of our Florida Tech kids. We had one from Flagler, one from Florida Southern, 2 from Tampa, and we put together a team, went up and competed in a tournament in box lacrosse, which is a different version of it. So when I can help out, I do things like that. But I mean, we did clinics this year. Our community service hours are, I know we're pretty large as a team, so we probably lead the athletic department in hours, but we make it a focus to be able to go out there and give help. It's just important. I mean, growing the high school, stewarding that. We have at least 1 or 2 alumni that are coaching in the area as well. One just took over West Shore. So shout out to Coach Andrew Ward out there. He's going to be going into his first year of coaching.
Good luck, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. So it's important for us to have that. And the footprint and the establishment of our program in the community needs to be firm so that they know where our commitment is and they know that we're unwavering. I mean, we preach and practice effort and finish. And that's kind of where we go when it comes to getting out in the community. You go out in the community, I just want you to, put your full effort forth and do exactly what you're asked.
Great answer. All right, so here's the key. The team, they're getting ready for Friday. They open the season against number 2 Tampa. It's going to be a fantastic game. You got to check it out. Go to FloridaTechSports.com. All right, and then the home opener not far from now, right? When you guys are going to start.
It'll be a week Saturday. We've got another conference rival for a non-conference game. So we've got Rollins coming in, who again had our number the last few years, knocked us out of the playoffs. last season. We lost a really close game by 1 goal here. Went there a little bit banged up. They took advantage of some atrocious penalty making decisions by us, and beat us probably by 4 or 5 goals. But again, Coach Lewis, him and I have kind of went back and forth, and if there's open dates, we'll fill it with each other. And having Rollins come in and then Wingate the following week, we have 2 home games in a row. So it's nice to get on the road with our kids and have that time to bond. It's nice to get home. We're actually going to help out at the Melbourne Food Wine Festival, and
man, you're busy. You're a busy man.
We are. I mean, we got to put a footprint in, man. We have to. We can't sit around. This is our community. You can't just come here and take. You have to give, and it's not going to be a team of mine that sits around the outside and just takes from the community. We do want to give back. I mean, so will we be busy? Absolutely. But they can have Sunday off when it's going to be 23. Coaches will get busy doing some tape. The guys can get, doing their therapy, doing their recovery routines, getting some rest, and then we're going to go back to work on Monday and assess everything.
I love it. Coach is a great guy. I'm one of his biggest fans. I don't respect the teams he roots for personally. I hope he knows that. The Red Wings.
Oh, I think you respect them. I think you respect them. You just might not like them.
I grew up hating the Red Wings, and I miss that we're not in the same conference, the Hawks and Red Wings. I get it. Your Eastern time zone. You had to go to the Eastern Conference, but I miss that hatred, and you always beat them in the playoffs. I miss this from time to time. I do. So I hope you know. All right, you need to come back on. All right, especially when your season's over, and then we will talk about those sports. So, Coach, thanks so much for coming on, and good luck on the new season.
Well, when I come back, I'm bringing Jerry Durney with me.
Oh no!
I'm bringing Jerry. I saw that he was a regular on here, and I was like, hey, I'm talking to Mark, and we're getting you back on this thing with me.
Oh no! Look, never, whatever you do, don't try trivia against Jerry. You will not win. Okay? No way.
You ask him. I don't think I'm on Jerry Durney level, but there's more times than not he'll come in Tuesday after his trivia night and say, hey, Coach, I got this wrong. What do you think?
Okay. All right.
I've gotten a couple right.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I will host. You will take on Jerry. We will do a special trivia event. How about that?
As long as it's like Jeopardy where I know the topic.
Coach, have a great day and good luck on the opener. All right.
All right. Thank you. You have a great one.